In 1682, William Penn and 100 other Quakers sailed to Pennsylvania on a ship called Welcome. Quakers are a religious group who came to America looking for religious freedom. The Indians and the colonists agreed to live in peace.
In 1683, Penn laid out the city of Philadelphia.
The year after that, Penn sailed back to England and landed in debtor's prison. Penn was deprived of his colony from 1692 to 1694 because King James II was overthrown.
In 1701, Penn established the Charter of Privileges, making Pennsylvania the first colony to become a democracy. Prosperous farming areas began to develop in 1750 in southeast Pennsylvania.
The Quakers are a peaceful people and had purchased land from the Native Americans before settling. By 1768, all of Pennsylvania except for the Northwest Third had been purchased.
Are you being persecuted?
Do you need a place to go?
Why don't you settle here in Pennsylvania?
Everyone's settling here.
You got your English Quakers, we've got your Dutch, we've got your Swedish.
We've got a very diverse colony.
How diverse?
Very diverse.
Hello, people of England. So I'm here in the Pennsylvania colony today with one of our colonists here, and she is going to tell us a little bit about daily life here in the colony, and maybe even a brief history of the colony and how it got started. So if you're planning on settling here, then just listen in. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
So can you tell us how the colony got started? Like, who were the founders?
Well, I'm not an expert, but everyone knows William Penn started the colony, but he couldn't have done it without the help of the Duke of York and King Charles II, who wrote the charter for him. And William Markham was our deputy governor, and Colonel Fletcher, the governor of New York, took over the colony for the brief period of time where William Penn got it taken away from him.
Okay, so now about daily life in the colony. What do you guys usually do for fun?
Well, the adults are usually working most of the time, but the children, they just love to play in the common. That's like our park. And they love to play games like tag or hide and seek and hopscotch, and they love to fly kites too.
And what do you guys usually wear?
Well, men wear breeches and coats and shirts and stockings, and women wear petticoats and gowns and skirts and stockings, and children usually wear a child's gown until they reach an age which they go under the ceremony called the breeching, and they start to wear adult clothing.
Okay, so what do you eat? What's the colonist diet?
Well, for meats we usually eat cows or pigs or fish, and for crops we usually eat maize or corn. But we also grow wheat and flax and hemp and rye, and the food's really delicious here. And the soil, it's some of the best soil I've ever seen. It's so fertile that the crops...
Hey, did you hear that? The crops nearly plant themselves.
Okay, well there you have it, daily life here.
What more do you need?
The more you know.
Penn was deprived of his colony from 1960 to... Wait, what?